first corner is the most pressure you're going to feel across this whole race. Getting it off the line is one of the toughest things you can do as you get 5 lights up. And the Bathurst Enduro is underway for Sprint 2 with a great start from the front runners and the TMX boys as well inside of the top 10 as they run round turn number 1. You can see Lawrence has got a good start away. They've kept themselves nice, clean and consistent, Sinka. For the final race of the season, it's a scramble towards turn 1 for the front runners and the whole field in behind. Another old leads them through one already. Davison and Sinka wanting to try and keep right on the tail of Doug Allen. Mazzaroli was climbing up the front already as well. Phase there, Katakazina.
Yes, he did.
Labouring still going at each other here. 3 minutes down, we've got 17 minutes to go. They're going to go round a lot of times. It's 1 minute 21 lap times here. They're not going to stop. Shane Ratcliffe fighting out as well. Ray Oliver's got Bradley Wall alongside. Looks like Daniel Harding has had some form of incident. We'll pick up on that one in a minute. But Oliver on the inside, got to come back behind him.
Further back as we're underway. James Scott will lead them up the hill, up towards turn 1. Can they keep it clean? There's already contact with Dolphin and Stone Street on the straight as they run round turn 2. Dodge and Warboy being cautious off the exit of turn 1. What a run off the line, but an atrocity has happened to Troy Stone Street off the start. There's no other way to say Sinka. He leads him off of the Will Brown and just absolutely Superman punches straight into the wall on the left hand.
Evening, ladies and gentlemen. Welcome to the Warren Brown Toyota GR86 Nationals. Tonight we're at Willow Springs, one of the amazing tracks out in the middle of North America. Mojave Desert, to be a bit more accurate, and correct me if I'm wrong, but I think it's out near Area 51 where all the spooky stuff happens. This track has been around for a long, long time. The longest serving track that has not been altered in American history. It's been sitting around since November 1955. They've done everything out there, all dirt surfaces with NASCARs. The Grand National's been there, the Ford Chuck Stevens and Marvin Panch Exchange. Some big history there, big crowds, and it's going to be spectacular. We have a triple run, super sprint as we call them here. 3 races, 20 minutes each. It will be a reverse top 10, reverse top 5 for the second, then the feature. We're going to have a lot of fun out there. There's a lot of stuff going on track and off track with the ladder and where we're progressing. And welcome to the booth with me, James Watson. Is it Watson?
Yes.
Yes, I thought so. I got the surname wrong there. A resident American who's actually been out on this track in a Porsche doing a drive day. Mate, tell us a bit more about the track. Tell us a bit more of what your experience is at this amazing not street circuit, but amazing circuit.
Yeah, I do gotta burst your bubble a little bit, Steve. Area 51 is in Nevada. Willow Springs is down in Southern California, about I think an hour away from LAX, if I remember correctly.
Dude, we could have lied. We could have lied. You know what? Mojave Desert, if anyone watches that YouTube show, and it's the amazing dude that does custom cars, engines. I can't remember his name right now, but he's an unbelievable dude. He was on custom on Discovery Channel. He had Custom Steel or whatever it was called. He's down in the Mojave Desert. But anyway, mate, tell us more, because you're right on. We've got the ears on the piers, the person down the pipes, the person that's been there and done it. How is it?
This track is honestly super underrated to me. You know, it's not a big track, but somehow they managed to pack a whole lot of varied corners into the way this track is designed. There's a lot of elevation change, you know, going up to the very top, you know, towards after about turns 4, 5, 6, you know, you're going up and then you're going at a kind of a steep decline, and you kind of got to take a bit of different apexes to try to make sure you're nailing the corner and maximizing your speed. And it's really easy to just kind of airmail it too much in a couple of those corners and just go off onto the endless sand and dead grass around here, because we're in a drought 9 months out of the year, so we're not able to water any of our lawns, and that's why it looks like the desert. But yeah, and then one of the toughest corners is the last corner complex. It's a multi-apex sweeper that really trips you up, because you're in the sweeper so long, it's so easy to forget, okay, where do I turn in for the final bit? Because it then kind of tightens up into a much tighter apex that you really got to make sure you nail the turn-in point for. Otherwise, you're just going to airmail it off of the exit right into all that grass and sand. And considering that the front straightaway is the longest straightaway on the track and one of the best passing zones, it is a nightmare if you screw up that final corner, or corners, really.
It is. It's not. I mean, there's no real easy corner because of the undulations as well. That first corner is very fast. You've got to get that right, because that rabbit here, the way it goes up and then back down again, and then it cuts left towards the balcony and the Budweiser, it comes back again with a really tight one over the top of the crest, and you're coming back down to the Munro Ridge, and then all of a sudden you're back at the wings legs, which is the back before the sweeper, and it is tough. It's got some really, really cool nuances in this track. And you know what? If you don't have a spectacular crash, it's a great place for a spectacular crash, because I've done it. I think I've actually driven right around a sweeper and over the fence. So I've done that before as well. But, mate, this is going to be an absolute perler. one of my favourite tracks. I've had some amazing experiences out on this track. And what was your what car were you in? You said you went on some car on this track. What car was it?
Yeah, I forget. I think it was a Porsche 911. It wasn't quite a full-on GT car. It was about the best Porsche you can get for track day purposes without it being a full-blown race car. I can't remember the exact Porsche because I don't know. Porsches are always just been kind of the same to me. If you've seen one Porsche, you've seen them all, really, for the most part.
They hide their years very well by the different body kits and upgrades people do to them. Now, tell me, did you leave your imprint in the dash? Did you have the fingerprints left over, or was it wasn't it scary?
Nah, it wasn't as scary. It doesn't. I'm not one to get scared behind the wheel or even riding. Going in a passenger situation going fast. Like, I remember there was a different Porsche track day at like this little parking lot thing during the Daytona 24, and the guy driving the Porsche, he was absolutely driving the hell out of it, trying to scare all the people in there, and he just looks at me, and I've literally got my hands just kind of clamped together like I'm sitting at a desk, and I'm just sitting there smiling. He's like, "You okay?" I'm like, "Oh yeah." Like, I don't think he expected me to not be not having a panic attack. So, but I am a bit surprised because, like we've discussed, some of these corners are scary. Like, yeah, this was the part you were talking about right here. This is one of the most difficult parts here, and the grandstands up right there is actually where my father mooned some people.
Nice,
It's a long story.
Sounds like something I would do. Definitely. well, we are now, viewers, into the first 3 minutes of qualifying. The boys are going to start making their way around. It's 2.5 miles, so that's equivalent to about, correct me if I'm wrong, I think it's like 4K, something like that. Converts 2.5 by 1.6. Whoever's got a calculator, roughly about 4K. What was that? 4.05. There you go. It wasn't too far off the mark. So it's not the shortest track. It's not the longest track, but I think it's the amount of cars that we have on track. It's going to be very interesting. Because some of these fast sweeping corners are going to be very hard to pass. Because one, to pass a blue flag, not only just to pass a normal car, because they're really bumpy as well. That sweeper area, if memory serves me correct, there's a lot of tyre bouncing going on there, and also when you're coming up to that crest that we were just talking about where your old man mooned someone, that's called is that the Rabbit Ears or the Budweiser? That's the Budweiser, the top of the big.
Yeah.
It's not going to be easy anywhere. If you ever look at these cars, have a look at the inside line now. Is there a bit of a camber there, but it's a bumpy camber. And then you're coming down, your car lightens up as you come down here, and you've got to get it right because it's not smooth either. And you'll see the cars here, a lot of them will go straight off. Well, I do a lot of times when I'm there. And you get a little bit of a crest there that comes through where your car gets a bit light and starts to play with you a bit. And then you've got this, it's like, what did you call it before? A sweeper right-hander? This is tough to get it right, isn't it? It really is tough to get it right because you're either too late in the entrance or too late on the outside. You want to get this exit right, and if you don't enter it right, you can't exit it right.
Yeah, because if you were looking closely, folks at home, when we were on the onboard right there, you see there's the initial turn-in, and then in the middle of that sweeper, it actually straightens out. There's actually a little bit of straightaway, and that throws you off so much because you're not thinking that it's going to be straight at any point. You're expecting a full sweeper, so you get that, and you kind of have to readjust your targeting computer, and that's where you always get into trouble there.
Well, about the first of our hot laps are starting to come through now. So we've got Tony Baker sitting with a 1:28.431. Looks like Tony is continuing his form from the first couple of rounds, and it looks like it's going to be a fight there with Dougie Gowans. Dougie Gowans is the 1:28.664, followed by Mortimer, 1:28.746. Cooper Barnes, 1:28.852. Callum Hodgkinson, 1:28.9s. Hollingsworth, 1:28.9s. Stevie Daniels Jr., 9s as well. So we're going to get all the way down to, looks like about 11th place is only a second apart. So it is a very, very close field. The rest of the field is literally, I shit you not, it is only a 2-second gap from top to bottom, not including the last two cars. Only a 2-second gap. So that's not a lot. That's that's gonna be pretty tough.
Yeah, like that's a pretty small gap for a track like this, and how many places there are to just easily lose so much time.
Yeah. Well, they look simple, but they're not, are they? It's you gotta get the entries right. You gotta get the exits right because it's important on this track where some of these corners are followed by some decent straights, even though they're not completely straight. The exits are really, really important. You really got to get a great line in and a great line out. As we hit the 8-minute mark, I think it is, we've got Ash Glover on track at the moment. Having a bit of a look-see. We've got the boys down the battle pack in the back of the grid on the second screen. That's looks like Reggie Johnson with an advert for his little 3D train service that he's got, where he builds 3D trains for not sure what size, but reach out to him on Facebook. He'll definitely be able to help you out. Jet Murray and Cooper Barnes, Real World Racers, who had a really great run last weekend in the Real World Racing as well, back here tonight. Cooper Barnes is sitting currently in 5th place, and Jet's still warming his jets. He's in 9th place. Kevin Wakefield is sitting in the top 10. Great little run there by Kevin. He's starting to pick up some more pace.
Yeah, absolutely. That is a fantastic lap time. Only a second off of the top spot. That's epic lap from him so far.
Yeah, I could never usually get anywhere closer than 2 seconds to the top guys. It doesn't sound a lot, but we're talking tenths per corner, and it's a lot. The 2 seconds is a lot when it comes down to from the start of the race to the end of the race. So we've got boys still battling along. We're at the 8-minute mark, so we've got 7 left. Still got Tony Baker at the top step with a 1:28.431. Bit of an off track there by Barnes, maybe just cutting a corner shy. But it's going to be easy to come off a little bit as well here. So some of these boys might be not getting completed laps because they might be going off track a little bit. Because it's not. Look at that switch over there. Oh, that was very well done. I think that's Tony Baker there switching it with one of the SLM boys. I think that looks like that could be Thomasina. Yep. And Baker's given up on that, but Cena's kept going. Here we go. Yeah, that was Baker back in the pits. Cooper Barnes. Ducky Gowans is still out there as well, having a bit of a crack. He is in an amazing position at the moment for the title fight, so he's doing extremely well. We will go through the ladders of the pros, AMs, and the AMs between between Heat 2 and Heat 3, the feature, and we'll be able to go through all that with everyone then. But I'll give you guys a bit of a quick sniff at the moment. In the amateurs, we've got Greg Johnson, Russell Gander, Ash Glover, the top 3. In the Pro-Ams, we've got Alex Azikas from Murray Performance, Thomas Cena, SLM Academy, and Trev Mortimer from Rogue Racing in the top 3 for the Pro-Ams. And in the Pros, we've got Kyle Lavery from Team SAW Motorsports at 484 points. 14 points behind him is Dougie Gowans from Full Throttle Racing, 470. And then we've got Carter Dines, who had a good finish to the night on last week, but the first 2 heats weren't that flash. He's sitting on 452, 18 points behind him, and Tony Baker another 46 behind there. So there's only really about 30 points between the top spot and 3rd place in the pros. So we're looking at times from Baker, Dines, Gowans, and Lavery. They're the ones that are fighting for the top spot for tonight at the moment. Yeah,
it's a it's a big boon for the drivers right now with the fact that it's Willow Springs. This is a much less stressful qualifying session, I would say, compared to what we had last week at Bathurst. Because you're gonna have, you're gonna have more opportunities to get a good lap in. Where Bathurst, it was a 2.5 minute lap time. You only had so many bites of the cherry, so you had to make sure you didn't make a mistake and maybe even take it a little easier than what you really want to, just to make sure you get some sort of banker lap in. Here, this is about a minute plus shorter of a lap, so you got more opportunities to make sure you're putting in that good time. And man, look at how much the 171 bounced over the curves. Cameron went for a ride. That's another thing about this track, is these curves are not kind. They are very hard on the suspension. If you hit them, there's a good chance it's just going to upset the car and yeet you all the way to Area 51 at that rate.
I was just watching while they were going through there in that section. The Webb boys were doing some amazing towing there behind each other, coming through the back end of the circuit, really getting behind around Munro's Ridge, all the way there around Wings Legs, coming around the sweeper. They were really going close and trying to do something there. So hopefully that's something that's working for them. But we are down to the last 2.5 minutes. It will cut off. Mr. Leak, hey, how are you, buddy? Hope you're feeling well and healthy. And get that new computer out. Dougie Gowans is still out there fighting for it at the moment. He's looking at setting a lap at the moment. He's just across the line, so he is on a flyer as we speak. Coming up the top of the bunny ears, making his way back to the back of the strip at the moment. There he is. Tight little corner there. Those curbs, it's like running over bricks, isn't it?
Yeah, and you saw how much it just ruined the entire section right there, clipping it. It just shot him so far offline, and that's what's really going to make it's going to make things so spicy, because you have to worry about clobbering those curbs when you're making a pass, and if you hit them, it's likely going to induce much contact, which will be very exciting for us to find out.
Just gone a little bit too fast off the off that last corner and didn't quite get the entry angle into that last big corner. He's at the moment done a 1:28.557, so he's only 1/10 behind Tony Baker, who's a 1:2.8431. We've got 1 minute left. It will be cut off. We've got Carter Dines on a flying lap, trying to see if he can get himself up the pointy end of this. At the moment, he is sitting in 8th place, so it should be able to see. Will he make it? I think he might just make it. He might be the last one that makes it across out of the top 10. At the moment, we've got the rest heading towards the pits. So Baker, Gowan, Zarkis, and Mortimer all hit the pits. Oh, no. That's the wall I went over. That's the wall I drove off straight into the crowd. No, Dines has pulled up, so he's given up on that. We've got Jace Douglas still out on track. He's trying to have a go at it. I'm not sure where Barnes is, or Hollingworth, or Jet Murray. Hollingworth has just gone one bit faster. He's gone up on the timing tower here, but he hasn't quite finished it yet. Here he is now. Coming through the final corner. Let's see how he goes. The clock's done. The clock is done. Everyone is finished. That's the one thing that sucks about doing a heat format, because you just don't get to finish your lap. But ladies and gentlemen, that's the qualifying for tonight, and some splendid times pulled out by the boys. We're just waiting for IRacing to catch up, and then we'll be able to give you the podium and also the grid for tonight for the first heat of 3. Here we go. So, ladies and gentlemen, the Warren and Brown Toyota GR86 Nationals round 4. we have got Tony Baker setting the fastest lap tonight. He is our pole driver. Well done to Tony, an absolute rip snorter of a lap. Only about a tenth behind him is Dougie Gowans in second place, and third place was Alex Zizakis from Murray Performance Racing. The rest of the grid looks as this as we go on. We've got Trev Mortimer in fourth place, Cooper Barnes, Murray Performance in fifth place, Troy Hollingsworth from Murray Performance in sixth place, Callum Hodgkinson for Black OPR in seventh place, Carter Dines in eighth place, Stephen Daniels Jr. in ninth place, Jet Murray from Murray Performance in 10th place. Sorry, Stevie Daniels is from LCR. And the boys out there going, let's go LCR already. And we go straight to 11th place, Ash Glover. 12th place, Ray Oliver from SLM. 13th place, Thomas Cena from SLM. 14th place, Jace Douglas from Murray Performance. 15th place, Kevin Wakefield from Kevstar. 16th place, Cameron Edwards from Web Racing. 17th place, Chris Tomlin from LCR Racing. 18th place, Dean Sinkovich from Team SRW Motorsports. 19th place, Bradley Mays. And 20th is Brad Dines. That's Carter Dines' dad. Let's go to the 21st place. And we have got David 747 Simmons. Can't quite see what his team is. In 21st place, 22nd, Wayne Edwards from Web Racing. 23rd, Brendan Soper from Web Racing. 24th place is Greggy Johnson from Team Greg. 25th place is Russell Gander. 26th place, Phil Buckland. 27th, Jason Depp is the safety car. Brandon Levin has been called into work, so he can't race. And I'm not sure from Jacob Lucas and Joshua King, they might have pit lane starts or something. Maybe that's why they aren't there. We still have some other entries in the field as well, which is Ryan Price and J-Mac. I'm not sure if they're going to be racing or not. They didn't set times by the look of it during the qualifying period, but we have got 32 cars on track.
So real quick, Cooper Barnes did receive a start from pit lane for contact during the qualifying session.
Cool.
So that's our fifth place starter. Unfortunately, not going to start from that wonderful qualifying spot.
Picked up there, ladies and gentlemen. We're about to go running Heat 1 of the Warren Brown Toyota GR86 Nationals Round 4, with some epic fights to be coming out at this amazing track. We are green. Everyone has got off to a great start, even though it does look very, very slow on screen. It's just how these cars look on this track. Tony Baker has taken the lead nice and easily off Dougie Gowans. Trev Mortimer pulled in right behind him with Alex Zizakis. We've got side-by-side Callum Hodgkinson and Troy Hollingsworth already testing each other out. Carter Dines following through with Jet Murray. Carter Dines tuck it in front of Jet Murray. We've got rotating in the back of the field. We've got two cars going round and round and round. We'll follow them a bit later and see what happens to them and how that happened, but we'll see what's going on. Pit exit has just opened, so they will be coming through and getting everyone followed through and following each other. Already Carter Dines has got a little bit of a bump there from Jet Murray. Jet Murray has come through underneath him.
Oh no! Oh!
Looks like something must have happened that I didn't see that James is watching. So car 024 has been an incident as well, and that's Chris Tomlin facing the wrong way, so I'm not sure what's happened there to Chops. But
and there's more chaos going on. Good lord.
All right, there's someone else. Dougie Gowans sounds like he's requesting a tow. Is it Dougie Gowans? No, it's not. It's Phil Blanchard. Buckland, sorry. Blanchard. I'm thinking Real World Racing. A few people are already towed over. So Tony Baker and Dougie Gowans are slamming it out the front there. They've already got 2 tenths on each other. Very, very tight. Following through the big snake, you can see Callum Hodgkinson already having a look there on Alex Zizakis. He's got side by side. He's following it too. Zizakis has got the drift, but Callum Hodgkinson looks like he's got the run on him there. And the inside line, that little bit of camber that he's found himself on is done really, really well for him. He's got Jet Murray and Alex Zizakis there. Jet Murray has just passed his teammate Zizakis, and now he's going to be hunting down Callum Hodgkinson. We seem to have a bit of 186 drive-through penalty. 186 is Dun, dun, dun. Cooper Barnes. Something, he must have exited the pit too early, I think, or an incident on the way out of the pit.
No, you were correct on the first one. It said exiting a closed pit, and I imagine we'll be. Oh man, Tony Baker almost went off, but I imagine we'll be getting a lot of reports here from race control. As you heard from me, there were quite a few incidents on the opening lap. A couple cars going around and getting absolutely obliterated from some unfortunate souls that had nowhere to go. Brad Dines and Chris Tomlin, to name a few. And who was that going off?
There, Mortimer. He's just taking too much and lost the grip. He's just taking the wrong line. This is the key of this track. You've got to get the right lines in to get the right lines out. Look at Carter Dines making his way through at the back there. He's having a bit of look there on Ash Glover and Stevie Daniels. So someone's complaining about someone failing to hold brakes. They tell you what, very, very tight. See, they're bouncing on the inside line of that curb. Carter Dines is making his way through. He's how's he doing position-wise? He's level in positions. Ray Oliver up 6 places. Jet Murray up 6. Callum Hodgkinson in 3rd place, up 4th. Brandon Levin did take the race. He wasn't going to race because he got called into work, so he must have got his way out of it, so he couldn't finish his quali run. So not bad there at all. He's got himself a few places up. Mate, it's already heading up. We're starting to see everyone sort of getting around the 2/10, 5/10 sort of mark. We've got a little bit of a gap there from Glover to Trev Mortimer. Ash Glover is a bit of the bottleneck at 10th place, but everyone else at the top part is all just one big snake. Dines has got a bit of pressure there by Hollingworth. No, by Stevie Daniels, sorry. From LCR.
Yeah, not a whole lot of separation so far. Like you said, everyone's still maintaining a small gap to the cars around. Man, I think Callum Hodgkinson almost went off in the final corner as well. Oh, Gallon's sending it for the race lead!
Oh, inside line. Oh, yes, it's it well. But Callum Hodgkinson's nearly followed him through as well, the same as Gowans. This is big corner stuff on this big corner. Have a look at Callum Hodgkinson. He's buried right there, nose deep, waiting for a mistake, waiting for a gap. And behind him is Jet Murray having a sniff as well. He's waiting to see what happens. He's sick of waiting. He's going to make something happen. He's trying to get the inside line there. Dougie Gowans is the spear in these guys, and they're too wide behind them with Hodgkinson and Jet Murray. Jet Murray's got a lot of pressure from Hodgkinson, a little bit of bump onto Murray, but both of them have come out the other side. Maybe licking a little bit of a wound. Murray's got the inside line, done that past line. The under is on. Look at Callum Hodgkinson go. He is not giving this up at all. What a battle this is between these boys. Nice and clean, very respectful racing. It's what I love to see. And nice and hard racing too. Both of them can give it, but both of them can take it. Jet Murray has finally got the move done. It's taken him about 5 corners to get it done, mate.
Yeah, that was a textbook over-under from Hodgkinson. Unfortunately, he wasn't able to hold on to the position, but that was gorgeous. And Jet Murray may have passed him, but he's going to have to worry about him again as here he comes.
Look at the toe, how much that was worth there. He looked like he was slingshotting there, but not quite enough because Murray's cut the angle off and cut the run off as well. But look at these boys in the front. Dougie Gowans and Tony Baker, 0.08 between them. They're going side by side. No, Willow Springs, tough place to go side by side. One mistake, you touch a bit of dirt and you are off. So
they sure ain't showing it by the way they're running. Like, look at this. This is incredible.
Yeah, it's almost like they're doing a exhibition race for us at the moment. Look, a bit of tapping here and there, but the biggest danger is going to be between these guys when this close is the bumps in the road. Jet Murray, see that? A little bit of bump in the road, sent him a little bit wide. Murray got his nose underneath him, but not quite enough. You can see them both bouncing through there. Murray just backed off enough time there, so there wasn't enough contact for either of them to go. But you can see the noses on these cars bouncing like crazy as you're getting the beautiful camera shot there from Dougie Gowans, who's leading this race. Even though my STK says it's Alex Azikas. Oh, well, it's continuing from last night by the look of it.
Yep, and the night before.
Yeah, it's I just give up, I do. But we'll see how it goes. These guys are still putting the cracker on. We are into the 12-minute mark, so 8 minutes have passed, and these top four. Oh, look at that! Who was that? That just went off a little bit. Is that Ray Oliver? I think it was. Yes, it was the silver car SLM. Look how close Callum Hodgkinson is up the rear end there, toe to tail. All three of those guys, second, third, and fourth.
Oh, this is gonna be. Oh my God, they're 3 wide. No. Oh no.
You guys insane. Callum Hodgkinson thought the best out of those guys. I think he's the oldest one out of the three, and he thought to himself, "I think I'm just going to pull out of this and get around to the next few corners." But look at behind him, still going for it.
Oh no, Oliver.
Yeah, he's just picking his own track line. He has gone off a couple of times there to stay in touch. But the Murray Performance boys are right in front there. We've got 1, 2, 3 Murray Performance boys in the top 6. So they're replacing what Team SRW was doing last week, having a cracker there. Look again, side by side. Callum Hodgkinson is doing everything he can. Oh, we're going Ray Oliver is round. Ray Oliver is round. I'm not sure if he got more love than he expected, but he did rotate around beautifully. It was almost a ballet of... Oh, that looked like he was on his own then.
Yeah, I wonder if he just lost it because he was...
It looks like he just lost it, yeah.
Yeah, and he was like almost right behind, like about to hit the car in front of him. I think it might have been Suzuki's, but I'm not sure. But that might have been to save both of their skins. And, oh my goodness!
Ryan Price, welcome back to the series.
Wow!
He's done some cool driving. Ryan Price has been away looking after himself. Getting a bit healthier, and his debut tonight for round 4. Good to see you back out there, but wrong car for the four-wheel drive, mate. This is not cross racing and iRacing.
Well, not with that attitude.
Yeah, no.
Ray Oliver got plenty of airtime.
Oh, yeah, he did. Yeah. Excuse me before I cough. Ray Oliver, who's down in 12th now after his little rotation there, is actually got the fastest lap, the 1:28.190. On the screen at the moment. No further action. The boys that we're seeing there at the moment is Brandon Levin and Thomas Cena and Kevin Wakefield. What you're seeing is a battle for 10th, 11th and 12th, which is crucial because this next heat is going to be a top 10 inverted. Looks like Greggy Johnson has decided to move some of the hay bales around a little bit. Did he do this on his own, or did he get help? Got the nose down nice and tight. Oh, he's just over-rotated it through there. Just a little bit too much jangle on that. Here we go. Oh, look at the draft on this.
They're bump drafting. This isn't Daytona.
This is unbelievable. These boys are... Oh, Jet's pushing this car. He's done really well. He's pushed this car up. He's got up 7 places. So I know he's going to handle the tyres without any issues, but has he put a bit of extra heat in those tyres, seeing that Callum's only had to fight for 3 places up? Callum seems to get out of the corners a little bit quicker, but then Jet finds the exit really clean. Very smooth driving.
Yeah, and I was thinking about that. That wasn't quite the qualifying effort I think any of us was expecting from Jet. But he's making good on that since he's right where we expect him to be. Maybe still another spot or 2 up, but still a great recovery drive from him so far.
Tell you what, Dougie Gowans is having a great bit of fun out the front there. And doing extremely well with the fight he's having with Baker. Jet Murray is a little bit off them because he's fighting with Callum Hodgkinson, so the gap's a little bit wider there. But the boys at the very pointy end doing an extremely good job. Callum hasn't given up on him at all, has he? And look at the pack behind them. That pack behind them is a bit crazy. I'm going to go that for the second screen if I can find it in my mess of SDK. I think it's... Oh, where did it just all go? Carter Dines, I think it was that group of drivers there. Yes, it is. So you can see there... Oh, 23 is to readdress for whoever it was. For a bump and run. Yeah. So Troy Hollingworth needs to readdress to Carter Dines, and he looks like he's done so. But that battle pack, oh, look at that. He has readdressed, but he's got himself straight away on the inside line. Oh, nearly. Readdress is now complete, but I tell you what, Trev Mortimer got in there and said, oh, I want a bit of this as well. So he's making it very hard for Carter Dines because he's also got now Stevie Daniels Jr. him through there too. Look at that. Oh, look at the brickwork he's hit there. He's doing some paving out there like crazy. He's got a lot of pressure there from Cameron Edwards now. Cameron Edwards is, that what you're seeing right now is 0.15 of a tenth. So that's, 1.5 tenths. Look at that. This is the tight part of the track too. He's got to get this right because he could drift off into the dirt here, like we saw Ray Oliver do before. Well done by Hollingsworth. He's taking the inside line. Mortimer has gone. Edwards, I should say, went a little bit wide. Then he opened up the door for the fight behind him, which is now brought the third car into it. These boys here again, Jet Murray and Murray is taking it. The pace all the way out. He's done well to control it and get back in. Him and Callum Hodgkinson are having a fantastic little battle there. Tony Baker is now finally putting the pressure on Gowans. He's 5 tenths behind, but Callum Hodgkinson and Jet Murray, with this battle they've dropped off the back of the leading two cars by 2.5 seconds. Mr. Price.
And... Oh, no, don't go there. Oh, my God.
Drifting, I'll give him 10 points for getting all the flags.
Just turn that embankment to banking. He was just riding it like it was a reverse Daytona.
So, Carter Dines is having a great little bit of contact there. He's nearly gone off the track behind him. Trev Mortimer and Carter Dines are swapping paint at the moment. Little bit of push and shove coming into the dirty part of the track. Now they're coming down to the final corner. Dines has got the inside line. Will he be able to hold it on that double apex? He has done it really well. He's tucked it right in front of Mortimer. Mortimer's right up the back of him now. He's got a good drive there. Dines has got to watch this. He can only move and defend once. He's moved back online now, so he's got to make sure if he's going to move smartly. Because right behind him,
he wanted to take that 3. You can tell he wanted to take that 3, but great defensive driving by Carter to see that in his mirror and go, oh, hell no, you stay back there.
That is amazing. There's some great driving there by these boys. And this is the middle of the pack. This is fighting for 10th place. This at the moment is what you're seeing here is from 6th to 10th place. Brandon Levin and Cameron Edwards at the moment are going to be the pole sitters for the reverse top 10, which is going to be an absolute cracker. Levin has done an awesome job getting back up to the pointy end of this race. Dougie Gowans and Tony Baker just kicking it old school at the moment. They're up the front, 5 tenths behind each other going for it. Where's Danny Bartouche tonight? We don't have Danny Bartouche tonight.
And it's also weird. There? And it's also weird that we don't have Kyle Avery in as well. Like I don't know.
Kyle's on holidays at the moment, which is that's actually him there. 7YLE. Evening all missing tonight's race. Have a look at Callum Hodgkinson is really having a go there with Jet Murray. He is having a great battle. Look how close he's bump drafting there. He's putting a lot of pressure on. Murray can take it, don't you worry about that. And Calling is showing some awesome driving skills tonight. Sitting up the pointy end. That's a fight there at the moment we're seeing for 3rd and 4th place. This is the last podium spot. Jet Murray has got the front line at the moment. Callum Hodgkinson behind him. We've got 3 minutes to go. We don't want to miss the final lap like I have been the last few nights. I don't think I've guessed one right this week. All our products have been letting us down. But at the bottom of the screen, we've got Mortimer Dines. Dines has got Cameron Edwards, Stevie Daniels there behind him, and Brandon Levin, and Troy Hollingsworth having a bit of a fight there. And I've got to change the way I'm sitting because I keep looking to the right for my iRacing screen and keep moving my mouth away from the mic. So Stevie boy needs to get a bit more professional and keep his beak in the mic.
Or I feel like I'd probably be doing people a favor if my voice got significantly quieter.
Have a look at this. What are we on? We are on the last 2 minutes.
And we got a battle for the lead. Baker is basically just as close as Hodgkinson has been on Murray. They're almost bump drafting each other.
And the bottom of the tracks as well, on the second screen, they're still going 2 and 3 wides. These boys don't know when to give it up. Levin's on the inside of Stevie Daniels in the bottom screen, having a look at the inside corner. Is he going to be able to make the move? He looks like he's transitioned it from one side to the other side. He's got the external line. He's right behind Carter Dines now. Carter Dines, oh, these boys are switching side to left to right, nearly cutting each noses off. Nearly had another Kleenex moment there, but now they've settled into a line, and Levin has got himself up into 8th place. So he's had a cracking return to the grid, up 20 places, the biggest mover of the night. Where's Joshy King? Oh, there he is, down there. Here we go. We are down to the last minute of racing. What will iRacing do to us, folks? Will they give us a white flag? Yep, here we go. Baker's having a sniff on the outside. Is he going to be able to make the momentum come through to stick? Dougie Gowans has got that.
Oh, contact! Oh!
He's held it. He's held it.
Saved it! What a save by Gowans!
That's the bumps out there, man. That's the traction you can lose. Baker has left it right up to the last bit of bitumen that he can get, and he's having to go. Dougie Gowans is now being swallowed by Jet Murray and Callum Hodgkinson and
Vegas.
That he must have had a slowdown. He must have had a slowdown because now he's starting to pick up the pace again. All that leading, all that time battling at the pointy end, all that movement up the track for him, and it's one little mistake has cost him about 4 places. The only benefit he has is that he knows if he's in 5th place, reverse top 10 will get him in exactly the same spot with an advantage over the guys in front of him at the moment. Looks like final lap.
That's a good point, Steve, because you saw he had to cut the inside of the final corner just to be able to save that car. So you're probably right. He got slowed down for this.
Hodgkinson! Hodgkinson's going to take 2nd place. No! Here we go. Murray's fighting back. Have a look behind him. We've got 2 battles here for 3rd place going crazy at the moment. 2 Murray performance guys, and we've got Dougie Gowans on the outside and Callum Hodgkinson on there as well. Oh no! Got to be careful there. You can only defend 1 time. You can't move 2 or 3 times. Oh, here we go. Here we go. Crossing the line. Do we have Tony Baker coming through? Ladies and gentlemen, we have got Tony Baker coming through for the final lap as he's coming around the last few corners. We've got Tony Baker for the Warren Brown Toyota GR86 Nationals Heat 1 coming over the 1st place and the podium winner for it. Followed 2nd by Jet Murray and 3rd. I don't know how we did it. Dougie elbows out Gowans in 3rd place, followed by Alex Tzikas. And no, Callum Hodgkinson got 3rd. Alex Tzikas, this has just changed. It did just change. Sorry, viewers. We have got Dougie Gowans and Alex Tzikas, Callum Hodgkinson, Trev Mortimer, Carter Dines, Stevie Daniels, Troy Hollingsworth, and Cameron Edwards. Excuse me, in the top 10. That was amazing. That was that final lap. That was like, I don't know what that was going on. That back four, that 2nd, 3rd, and 4th and 5th, they changed leads in a matter of a couple of corners. Dougie Gowans was in 5th place. Callum Hodgkinson passed Jet Murray at one point. Murray got back. Gowans got back. Tzikas got back. Man, what racing was that?
Yeah,
the viewers out there loved it as much as we did.
Yeah, that was wild. Like, Doug went from the biggest loser to on almost the biggest winner. And meanwhile, Hodgkinson, he entered that lap in P3, and he basically switched positions with Downs, ending up P5.
Yeah,
But
well, 2x2. I think that was a mistake there. The way they went 2x2, I think Callum just got robbed because I think he was behind Jet and Dougie was behind Alex. So Dougie got past Alex, but Callum didn't get past Dougie, and unfortunately, the transition got the boys the other way around. What a way to go! Yes, Jet from 10th to 2nd. Cracking race out there. We've got the biggest movers for the night. Oh, it's cleared itself already. Thomasina and Brandon Levin moving up through the field amazingly. They did like 20 spots each, but some cracking work. Here we have the reverse top 10. You should have a grid picture for that one as well. The top 10 as we go here, reverse top 10. So we've got them switched around. We've got Cameron Edwards starting at the pointy end from Webb Racing, followed by Troy Hollingsworth from Murray Performance, Stevie Daniels Jr. in LCR Esports in 3rd, Carter Dines from Dines Racing in 4th place, Trev Mortimer in 5th place, Callum Hodgkinson Blackout OPR, I think it's just OPR Racing now actually, in 6th, 7th place, Alex Tzakis from Murray Performance, Dougie Gowans in 8th place from Force Racing's, I think their Force Racing team. 9th place, Jet Murray from Murray Performance. And Tony Baker, our race 1, Heat 1 winner in 10th place for reverse top 10 from Silver Racing Ruse in 10th. The grid's already going. Not much time, these boys. They don't get much time to relax at all. It's pretty much clean your face, wash your face, get your goggles off if you've got VR, freshen your face up, and off you go, and we're back into it.
Yeah, and it's always interesting to watch how they deal with just having to go through the race like bam, back to back to back to back, especially when if you're anyone who was in that top 5 battle or even the battle towards the lower end of the top 10, you're probably exhausted from that because it was just endless fighting, and you still have another 40 minutes of this to go.
It is. It's a massive adrenaline rush, these super sprint rounds. It just keeps you on your pump. But the good thing about it is you get in the next heat for retribution if you stuffed up the first one, and then if you stuffed up the first 2, you got retribution because you go back for the 3rd bite of the cherry. But it's going to be interesting to see how Cameron Edwards and Troy Hollingsworth handle the pressure at the moment. They've got Stevie Daniels and Carter Dines. Carter Dines we know is a very fast boy. He's in that top 5 at the moment that we've been watching in the ladder. So we'll see how he goes, if he's going to get a good start against these boys, because start is going to be key. Even if you're at 5th or 6th place, if you can get a good start, you can chop up a few places. The second camera is on 17th place, where that'll be Wakefield, McHenry, and Russell Gander. But at least they're all on the straight this time. Here we go, ladies and gentlemen. Heat 2 of the Warner and Brown Toyota GR86 Nationals. Round 4. Getting ready to go. They're not too far off now. 3 seconds. 2, 1. Will we get a nice clean run as they're getting ready to go? We'll see the puff of dust, and they're green, green, green. Everyone's got off to a nice start. No one's really bogged it down. That's almost synchronicity there. There's a bit of a switch there. Carter Dines has got off really well. We've got Cameron Edwards leading off straight away. Dines has got himself up 2 places straight away, as we predicted he probably would.
Oh,
there's action in the background. Yep. They're still fighting. I think one of their teammates looks like they're pushing each other as well. Oh, something happened in the front of the grid as well there. Looks like Callum Hodgkinson's lost a few places too. He's trying to move his way back online, but he's got to be very careful because his re-entry could get him a drive-through if he doesn't do it right, and he's done it right. But unfortunately, the grid is that tight that he's broken himself right out to about 20th place, somewhere around there. He's dropped all the way down to, 27th place. But not a great way to go. Cameron Edwards is leading the team out behind Carter Dines. Carter Dines is about 3/10. Oh, I don't know what he was doing there. He was looking for the extra width of that track, but the track disappeared on him. Joshy King's gone off track. He's had a bit of an unfortunate incident there. Dines is already sizing up Cameron Edwards, so he's having a bit of a look to see what he can do here. He's got the outside line. This is the, I think this is coming up to the back straight if my brain is in the right position. And they've got the double right-handers. This is the sweeper already looking at it. We've got behind them, having a look, is Holsworth. Holsworth is taking a nice sniff. Dines is thinking about he's pulled out from behind Edwards. He's going to take a drag to the end. Also, Troy Holsworth's got Trev Mortimer putting the pressure on him as well. They're 2x2 as well. 2 rows of 2x2s. We've got Edwards on the inside line. Dines on the outside line. Dines got the pace. Edwards is taking the curb with him. Oh, we've got Mortimer. He's lost the rear end. His rear end. He comes around. Taking out Hollingsworth for the same process. But the boys are continuing to go. We're going to have to just see how that one comes out. I think that will be a racing incident because they were all close and he just flicked out. But we'll have a look. We have had some net code calls during this race as well because of the amount of cars that's on track. But Dines has done an exceptional job there fighting off Edwards and getting out of there. And look at, lo and behold, there's Dougie Gowans in 3rd place already. Dougie Gowans is up 5 places behind him. Ray Oliver, who showed some early pace, is up into 4th place. We've got, I think that was Jet Murray that went off before earlier. We'll have to have a look at some of the replays once we get this lap done, but it looks like it's all been panned out nicely. We've got a bit of 2-on-2 at the back there. Murray's in 9th place. That looks like Tony Baker and Stevie Daniels, if I'm not wrong. Yeah, it is Stevie Daniels. 004 and something else. No further action. I'm not sure who the other car was, but the boys are cracking it like crazy.
Yeah, that lap 1 was absolutely chaotic. I think like Jet Murray with the save of the century, he got hit. He was full broadside. I have no idea how he saved that car, but he held on to it and still holds on to a top 10 position. But that was just unbelievable.
He's got some skills, young fella. I'll tell you that right now. He's got some good techers. Oh, look at this, 2x2 wide, mobbing the Team SRW cars. Look, they're almost touching each other. That's Jacob Lucas and Cooper Barnes right behind Dean Sinkovich from Team SRW. And he looks like he's just, looks like Barnes is having a bit of issues there. Was it Barnes that just disappeared? I can't tell. But they're side by side as well, having a nice clean run with J-Mac, Mr. John McHenry in the locked out lads car following them behind. So this is the battle at the moment for 14th place. So it just doesn't stop, mate. It doesn't matter how far back you are on the grid, it just keeps going. Dougie Gowans is making his moves now. He's got Carter Dines is taken away a little bit, like 1.3 tenths, but he's side by side with Edwards. Oh, look at Brandon Levin. Brandon Levin, Jet Murray, 2x2.
Oh, a little bit
on each other a little bit, just enough to get it through by Levin.
Car spinning in the back. It's your brother. He's well to the inside of the corner.
Am I surprised? He did call it in, so we'll see what's happened there. He does tend to be self-inflicting himself sometimes. So, he's got a cut. Oh no!
Oh wow!
No, I think I think he might not be self-inflicted this time. So that'll be looked at by.
We got several cars off in turn 1. What in the world? Someone almost hit the porta potty.
There's Trev Mortimer
and David Simmons.
So 747 and Simmons might have got in a bit of a biffo. Here we got 747. We've got one of the Webb boys. Oh, he's self-inflicted spin. Oh, look at that. Oh, he's just launched himself off track. He was lucky he missed the other Webb car that he came through then. That was very,
and that was a separate incident because you saw it. Simmons was already way off right before this. So we had two separate incidents.
Yeah. So that was on Simmons, that one. He's cut across the nose of one of the other drivers.
Levin's gone around as well.
Levin's just gone off. I just seen him go off in the colours. He was racing with, I'm not sure who it was with, but he's a little bit unfortunate. He's trying to he's got back on track nicely, but
is that Jet? Oh, I think that's Jet. Oh, it's boy,
Oh no, that's
almost a
almost
carbon
carbon
copy to
copy of the
what
last one
happened.
we just saw. Yeah, yeah. It looks
Yeah,
like
it's
a little bit too much love on the rear bumpers there on both those cars. But we'll see what race control's got to say. It always looks a little bit different from our perspective. But Ray Oliver here on the side, I think that's Cameron Edwards by the look of the car. It's the blue one. Yes, it is. He's having a nice little battle there with him. These guys are now 2.5 seconds off Dougie Gowans and Carter Dines. So a fair way. Oh, look at another
and
one
Edwards
rotating
is gone.
there.
Oh, and Daniels goes around.
Oh, no. That was unfortunate.
Oh no!
Oh, no. They're coming around the corner and going straight into him.
Oh,
He's
oh
done the
my
right thing. He pulled the
goodness!
brakes. These guys just need to be. They've been called yellow flag on the corner as well, so they're just going to be. All right, so this is the replay at the moment.
Yeah, you see Edwards go off here, and then Murray gets into Daniels.
Yeah, I think Daniels has just turned into him there by the look of it. Well, let's see what race control says, but it looks like Murray was pretty much on the boundary line there. But he's got the half the car off the dirt. He could probably reverse it off out of the way a bit more. He's probably done that a little bit late. But this re-entry here, watch this. He comes right out in front of Dean and Ryan Price, and that was called in as well. Carter Dines has been passed by Dougie Gowans while we had all that action going. Was it a spectacular pass, Cobes, or was just a nice little nonchalant travel through time for Dougie Gowans? Here's the replay of Dougie Gowans taking the top spot off Carter Dines, both driving exceptionally fast tonight. Dougie Gowans set the fastest lap in that last lap with a 1:28.365. So that is the draft he got, and that's what gave him that pace to come across for the fastest lap of the night too. Last night in the Formula Super Lights, the Super Formula Lights, I should say. I always say it the wrong way. Dougie Gowans broke the record for the track we were on last night, and he is now the fastest SRW driver for that track. Here we go. Nice and live again. We've got Ray Oliver being chased down by... Who is that masked man? Tony Baker. I should have known by the colours, eh? I didn't expect Ray Oliver to be so far up the grid. Ray Oliver is in third place now with pressure on Baker. Here we go. Car 23. Avoidable contact. 720. Thomasina's called out. He's got a hardware problem. So I'm not sure. Oh, 11.
Oh, look at 11 in the back. Oh no! Oh, and he has to go down pit road. Oh, that's.
So Thomasina's got hardware problems. He's screaming out. He's got hardware problems. He's got no force feedback. That was a bit unfortunate there by Levin, but I tell you what,
Yeah,
he's just got it controlled before he goes to the pits.
Oh,
my
someone
God.
getting Wayne Edwards and Price got together.
Yeah, bit of action going off screen. Poor old Thomasina with his hardware issues. While he was telling race control, he missed the pit exit, so he's had to keep going and pull across the poor thing. But he's got hardware problems left, right, and centre. These battles are going absolutely crazy. I'm absolutely loving it. I hope you guys out there are loving it. Let us. Car 97. Avoidable contact lap 3. He's got himself a drive through. Jacob Lucas. I'm not sure who that was with, but we've got Bradley Mays here having a bit of a battle with Alex Azikas. Maisy's on the back. He's getting an amazing tow here at the moment. Look at him go. Watch the pace. He just gets sleeve shot straight in front of him. It's like crazy, all the way to the back. Edwards is there as well. They've caught up a little bit. Maisy's nearly gone off how fast he came around that corner. Yep.
Oh wow!
Oh,
That's
another
a
one off.
massive hit from Soper.
Yep. Looks like the race control is getting very, very busy at the moment. Very, very busy. They've been
Just one after
being
another.
kept- Oh, Ray Oliver off track as well.
Oh,
This. Oh. Well, whose fault was that? I can't really tell either. That was like, oh, that was a fair few
you
spins in
spin
that
me
one.
right round, baby,
Yeah.
right round, and that's all we're allowed to. That's all I'm allowed to
Yep.
sing without us getting DMCA'd.
We are down to the last 8 minutes, viewers, and we are having a cracker out there. The front of the grid is behaving themselves, and they're just going with hell for leather. We've got Dougie Gowns, as you see him there, leading the pack out for Heat 2. He's got 0.86 with Carter Dines behind him. It actually has gone to 1 second on the big board. Jet Murray is in fourth, Tony Baker in third. Baker has got himself a nice gap there on the back of Carter Dines. They've dropped to like 4.2 seconds. Murray is putting the pressure on now. He's just done the fastest lap of the 1:28.168. Zekas is behind him. Bradley May is in sixth. Cameron in seventh. Kevin Wakefield eighth. Jason Douglas in ninth. What do we got here? Carter Dines is a pro, so that colour needs to change. It looks like he's got M beside his name still, but we'll fix that. Then we've got the Pro-Ams. The leading Pro-Am at the moment is Alex Zekas, and second is Bradley Mays. Third is Kevin Wakefield. In the amateurs, once that board changes for us, we'll be able to tell you who's the lead am at the moment. And the lead am is Ash Glover, followed by Greggy Johnson and Russell Gander. A few boys have had a tough night. We had some really good pace early season, round 1 and 2 from Joshy King, but he's had a bit of bad luck the last 2 rounds, so hopefully things turn around for him. But here we go.
Oh,
Yeah, Baker and Murray. Baker's taken the inside line. He's done that really well. I almost didn't. The cars look so similar. I almost didn't see the difference in the change there. He's done such a good job there. But Murray's right on the back of him for a crucial part. He's breaking the toe. He's let it go once wide. Maybe not the best idea because now Murray's got the inside line. Murray's got the inside line and Baker's lost that position by trying to break the toe. Sometimes you just got to hold that front line and just keep going for it. But now he got Murray in front again, and Baker's got to work real hard with 6 minutes to go to get himself a podium. Few cars having issues in the back there, so they're trying to get back to pits. This battle is still going hell for leather.
yeah, I wouldn't count out Baker yet.
Oh
We
no!
saw
Oh, no.
him get passed by Gowns in the first race, only for him to just run him back down and take it coming to the white flag. So I wouldn't be surprised if Baker does the same thing again to Murray right now. Same thing, jets past him, but he's not really pulling away all that much, if anything. And look,
He's
here
sizing him up at the moment. Just waiting to see what he can do and where he can do it. We've got
Yeah,
5
he's-
minutes left on the clock.
He's so good through here. Like, you can see, look how much time he's gaining. Oh, he's going to have a pretty good run coming off the final corner.
Got to make the right choice now. Inside or outside? He's done the inside this time. He tried the outside last time. Now he's got the inside line. He's coming to the first corner. Murray's still got the
Backed out.
overlap. Murray's still flying. Nice work there. The back of the pack, they've split up a little bit, but they're still all having a bit of a fight there. About 4 or 5 gaps across them. Everyone is fighting for points. There's the AM titles down the back there that are going up for grabs. There's the Pro-Am as well.
Whoa.
There we go.
Wow.
Oh, three
Wow.
separate instant responsibilities. He's got himself a stop and hold for all 3 of them.
Man.
Yeah. He's Jets understandably, he knew they were coming by the sound of it. because he goes, I lost count of them all. It is what it is. It's racing, yeah, and sometimes the contact is unavoidable and it happens, and he's quite good about it. But that means that this fight here, that Baker just needs to be a little bit smarter. Let him go in the pits, and yeah, he's just told Tony that he's going in the pits.
And that's crazy. Like, there's throwing the book at someone, and there's absolutely slapping him upside the head with it.
Yeah,
like,
it was.
He's got concussion from that with how hard he got hit by the book.
Oh, look, I love the fact that drivers can have a bit of a giggle about it and not take it too seriously, and they've put on a show, and it's just awesome. But have a look at this: Callum Hodgkinson, Cooper Barnes, Kevin Wakefield, having a go there. Callum has had some really good pace tonight, but he's been a bit unfortunate with some of the happenings that have been going around him.
Yeah, we saw him drop almost all the way to the back of the pack with his off on lap 1. And look at that. He's back into the top 10. Like, that's a fantastic recovery from Hodgkinson. And one of the Murray cars super sideways in front of him.
Yep.
He might have a slim chance to actually get up into invert pole here. He's not that far away from Bradley Mays up in P5.
We've got a reverse top 10, so that battle between these boys is pretty tight. Got a bit of a slow battle going at the back of the grid with Sinkovic and Tomlin. They'll be in the same chat room, having a bit of a giggle amongst themselves, these boys, while they're racing. Who is in that chat room tonight? We've got the lounge where a lot of the OGs, all the old guys, all the original guys, go in and race and have a bit of fun. And there's usually a fair few of them in there. Let me have just a quick squint and see how many are in that room. Oh, there's 5 of them. So we've got in there Dean Sinkovic, Greggy Johnson, John J. Mac McHenry.
We were 4 wide for a second. Oh my goodness. You had these 3 going 3 wide around Jet Murray, who just came out of pit road after serving his penalty. Oh my goodness. And they all lived
to fight another day. We're down to the last minute and a half. So 46. Number 46, black and white warning for a reckless rejoin. Be careful next time.
I think it's 11.
Yeah, Brandon 11. Yep. Dougie Gowans is pulled away from Carter Dines now. He is got himself a full 2.2. Baker as well. 107's just called something in. He doesn't sound very happy. 107 is
Oliver.
No idea. Okay, Ray Oliver.
Yep.
He's that's 187. Yeah, he's coming from the back, trying to recover after that spin he had earlier. The top 4 have pretty much settled in. Dougie Gowans, Carter Dines, Tony Baker, followed by Tzakis, Bradley Mays. Now Cameron Edwards has taken that pole position. Edwards is in a cracker. He's done the pole from the last one. He's made it back 5 places, and he's got himself... Oh, no, Bradley Mays is taking it back. Bradley Mays is making sure. He goes, I want this thing, buddy. It's my turn to shine.
And this is exactly what Hodgkinson wants to see. Like, you see, he's right there. He's not that far behind. If they start battling too hard, that might hand him the pole position.
Yeah, 100%. There's Dougie Gowans on his final few corners as he comes to take heat 2. Got Carter Dines there following. They've decided that 1, 2, and 3 will work fine for him. Dougie Gowans, Carter Dines, Tony Baker, and Alex Tzakis has had a cracking race. Bradley Mays in 5th place will take pole position. He's up 10 places. They've done a cracking job there. Well, he was up 10 places. He is now up 9 places because Cameron Edwards has taken that over. Here we go, ladies and gentlemen, as we come around the final corner. Dougie Gowans has taken heat 2 with a Warren and Brown Toyota GR86 Nationals, followed closely by Carter Danes, and not too distant in the background, you can see Tony Baker coming through for a 1, 2, 3. Gowans, Dines and Baker. In 4th place, Alex Tzakis. 5th place, Cameron Edwards. 6th, Bradley Mays. And 7th, Callum Hodgkinson. 8th, Jason Douglas. 9th, Kevin Wakefield. 10th, Cooper Barnes. Reverse top 10 is going to put Cameron Edwards and Alex Azekis on the front row. Tony Baker, Carter Dines on the second row. And Dougie Gowans fighting back to the front will be on the third row. The fighting is still going on. The bottom screen, you can see Tomlin and Sinkovich fighting across the line. Tomlin trying to take the inside line there, but didn't quite make it. Joshy King coming home to find those guys in 3rd place. Mate, that was sensational. I hope you enjoyed that, viewers. Like and subscribe. Hit the notification button so it goes ding when it's time to watch SRW TV for some spectacular fun. Mate, that was a cracking race. Probably not as much action as the first one, but it was pretty sweet.
Yeah, we still saw some really great battles. In a lot of, I think, unexpected situations, like that penalty to Murray. That is mega. That's the biggest penalty I've seen handed out from race control in quite some time.
Oh, you should have seen the one last night.
I am scared.
For 3 for a total for the night. It cost 60 points for it. Yeah.
Oh,
here we go.
Wow.
5-minute warm up. Now we could probably go through the ladder and have a look at it a bit cleaner for the viewers, so they can see who's who in the zoo and some of these points that we just seen accumulated by the boys while they're on track are going to affect the ladders considerably. There's going to be a few people that are going to be going up and down the grid. Greggy Johnson at the moment in 1st place from Team Greg Racing. Russell Gander in 2nd place. Can't quite read that. It's a bit blurry on my screen, unfortunately. Who's that? You might have to read them. Can you see them, James?
No. I might be able to. Let's see. Greg Johnston leaving the points over Russell Gander. I can't make out
Guess
who's
what?
3rd.
Stupid Steve has got him right in front of him as well. He said he doesn't need to look at the screen. He just needs to look at what he's got in front of him. Well, there you go. I'll do that again for you viewers. So we've got Greggy Johnson from Team Racing on 216 points. Russell Gander, who's a privateer, is 27 points behind on the 169. Ash Glover is from Rogue Racing, is 7 points behind him in 3rd place. 4th place is Stephanie Piccoli, which I haven't seen out on track tonight, so I'm not sure where Steph is. And she is 24 points off the back of Grover. And the top 5 is rounded off by David Simmons, 747 himself. Phil Buckland is in 6th. Troy Hollingsworth in 7th. Brandon Soper in 8th. Brad Dines in 9th. And Ben Simpson in 10th. In the Pro-Ams, we've got Alex Azekis leading the pack, and I think he's going to be taking a bit more of a lead. He's on 365 points at the moment, and he's got Thomas Cena chasing him for 39. Thomas Cena did a bit of a mid-pack finish for the first heat, and the second heat he had hardware problems, so he's going to drop a fair few points. Trev Mortimer is in a great point position tonight to get a few extra points. He's in 3rd place at 311 points, only 15 behind Thomas Cena. So I dare say if he hasn't gone all the way to 1st or 2nd, he'll be up there and abouts. Stevie Daniels Jr. from LCR Esports is 12 points behind him. Kevin Wakefield in top 5 from Kevstar Racing on 259 points after the dropped rounds. That's top 6 is completed by Dean Sinkovich from Team SRW Motorsports, Wayne Edwards from Webb Racing, Mark Cochran from Apex Esports, Bradley Mays from I can't remember what that is, OMF, whatever it is, Cooper Barnes from Murray Performance, and Ray Oliver from SLM Motorsports. Sorry, who was it? Sorry, Bradley. I can't remember what the abbreviation was. Then we've got in the pros. So this is where it was heating up tonight. We saw this lead change a few times. The most consistent tonight has been Dougie Gowans. With Kyle Lavery away tonight, Dougie has got himself in a fantastic position to take this lead. Dougie Gowans is, Kyle Lavery is in 484 points. Dougie Gowans 470 points. He's only 14 points behind. So that's going to open up that whole thing again. Carter Dines from Dine Tune Racing is 452 points, only 18 behind Dougie. Tony Baker from Silver Roo Racing is only 46 behind on 406. So this is going to be very tough. That top 5 is going to change dramatically. At the moment, we're seeing Dines, Baker, and Dougie Gowans get a few podium positions, which is going to turn things around considerably. Then we're followed by Jacob Lucas from Murray Performance, Joshua King from Team SRW Motorsports, Dan Bartouche from Silver Roo Racing, Callum Hoskinson from OPR, John McHenry from Locked On Lads, and Cameron Edwards from Web Sim Racing. That's a pretty spectacular top 10 and very close, very, very close. 277 points to 484. When you look at a triple sprints every week, points are very, very quickly made up.
Yeah, and that's why you can't afford to take any week off, because if you have one bad night with 2 to 3 races, if you have that bad night, you might be killing your championship hopes right then and there.
100%. We've got one drop round, but if you miss a round, it's still your worst round. You want to try to be as consistent as possible. Consistency in these series win titles. Have a look how rough that is. Just goes to show you how much pain you're in if you take the curb and some more, because the rocks on the inside, it's not just dirt, it's actual rocks. So it can get very, very messy. Very, very messy.
Yeah, we raise your gravel trap and meet you with rocks, just big rocks.
Yeah, there's some big, big rocks. Here we go. We are getting ready for the grid. In first place, Cameron Edwards from Web Racing is got the big spot, the pressure spot, first row, beside Alex Azikas from Murray Performance. Third is Tony Baker from Silver Racing Ruse. In fourth place, Carter Dines. Fifth place, Dougie Gowans. That's your top 5 reversed. Bradley Mays in the 6th place, Callum Hodgson 7th. Jason Douglas from Murray Performance in 8th, Kevin Wakefield from Kevstar in 9th, Cooper Barnes from Murray Performance in 10th place. It's going to be a pretty stellar race. This is going to be a lot of pace being thrown around everywhere. We'll see how the boys come out of this. We've got a fair few people waiting to join the grid still. They've got 5 minutes. Some of these boys, they've probably got weak bladders, so they're all going for a quick run for a body service. But it should be spectacular racing all the way through. 20 minutes to go, viewers. 20 minutes of hard racing. This is the one that everyone has done their little mistakes, done their little errors. They come out now, and they're going to put it all out for the last race. Leave everything on the track. Take nothing home.
Yes, sir. Full send or no send.
Yeah. If it's like what Senna say, I'm not a racer if I don't go for the gap.
Oh,
some of the gaps that Senna went for weren't really gaps. He made them though. Made them gaps.
If gap card,
yeah,
the motto of choice for bottom split iRacing.
Yes. All right, we're gridding. We're waiting. Cameron Edwards, Alex Azikas. Cameron's done a fair few front grid starts. Alex, not so many with us. And not easy. There's a bit of pressure on when you do these. A few more cars left to go. Waiting for Baker, Callum Hodgkinson, Azikas. Keeping us waiting. Here we go. Azikas is there. Let's go, peeps. Ladies and gentlemen, round 4 of the Warren and Brown Toyota GR86 Nationals. Ready to go. Engines revving. Keeping me patient. Don't leave us. We are go, ladies and gentlemen. The Warren Brown Toyota GR86 National is off. What an amazing start there by Tony Baker. He is shot through the middle of these boys like butter between bread. He has already got himself the lead from third place behind the grid. He is taking the front row with Cameron Edwards following him behind with Alex Tzazikis and then Carter Dines and Dougie Gowans. These are guys that settled in quite nice. So we've got a bit of argy-bargy there with Wakefield, Cooper Barnes and Jockman Henry in the back part of that top 10. But it seems to be a very, very clean start across the whole field. Everyone has gone around nicely and settled in very, very quickly. I think they all want to make it to the very end on this one. They all want to keep their mistakes that they've made in the first two heats out of the picture here. But we've got Baker already leading him away across Cameron Edwards coming through the dip. Coming to a tight left-hander. See how everyone's going to cope with this. Tyres are still a little bit cold, even though it's boiling hot out there. Everyone's, we've got to rotate a Maisie's round. Maisie's round. I think he might have been on his way already, but there's a bit of dust flowing. Everyone seems to have made it through nicely, and Maisie's re-entered the track without too many issues. What?
And he made contact with, I think, Wayne Edwards as he was coming back on track. It was like a pretty gnarly hip check, and it broke the rear bumper of Maze's car. Like, look at that. Here comes Wayne, and bam!
Oh, that's a bit unfortunate. We'll see how that one goes down. There's. I mean, it looked like a clean entry, but you know, it's hard to tell until you're in the car itself. But here we got Cameron Edwards got pressure on from Carter Dines and Bake, and Dougie Gowans are fighting it for that 4th and 5th place as we're coming across there. We've got the biggest movers so far. We've got a couple of boys that have taken good advantage. Ray Oliver, Thomasina up 8 places. So the boys in the back of the grid are starting to move their way up through as well. Fastest lap at this point. 138.151 from Tony Baker. Things are being called in, little touches here and there, and a little bit of bumping and grinding. People are calling in as well.
Yeah, Brad Dines has called 2 incidents in the span of like a lap and a quarter.
Brad Dines is down the back somewhere. He's fighting it out with Trev Mortimer and Bradley Mays. Off track by Stevie Daniels Jr. But here we go, Carter Dines with Cameron Edwards side by side. Are they going to make it through? Edwards has got the inside line. He's got Gowans stuck right to his rear bumper. He's got Callum Hodgkinson having a sniff as well to see where he can take advantage of this as well. But good old Ducky Gowans has thought, no, you're not coming past, mate. I'm going to go take that left and faster line. Oh, we've got a spin. Oh, no. Wow. How did he miss him? That was amazing. That was some great anticipation there by, I think that was Kevin Wakefield. I don't know how Kevin saw him. He's only on a single monitor, but he's avoided that contact spectacularly. And that
we got another.
Cooper Barnes is gone. He's left it. What happened? Oh, man.
I think he went a little too wide on entry and just caught the grass, and it just hooked the car straight, and he just flew off the track.
There you go. But Tony Baker has now taken this lead and taken it by the scruff. He is 1.6 seconds and loving that gap that he's got no pressure on at the moment. All the pressure on the moment is on Carter Dines and Dougie Gowans. They are just going for it, and the pressure is on. And that with this gap is going to keep getting bigger. Baker is just on his own in his own little pace. He's sitting 128.7s. And these guys are fighting for position for second and third, are doing 129s.
Yeah, this is kind of an inverse of race 2. You know, Gowans was able to get to the lead quickly and just pulled a massive gap while Baker struggled in the traffic a little more. Well, now Baker had the incredible start, just absolutely jumping the... Yeah, that... Oh my goodness, that Murray car caught the inside curb and flew. Oh, we got someone.
Well, Hollingsworth has missed the track completely. Oh my God! But did you see Tzazikis' rear suspension then? That was unbelievable. He's hit these rocks here, and as he's come back on, no, that's Hollingsworth going out wide. But Suzuki's rear suspension, just see the action in that. That was unbelievable.
Yeah, he turned it into a bicycle, just rolling on 2 wheels.
Yeah. Crazy. Dougie Gowans is just... Is this it? This it? Here? No, it's live. Dougie Gowans has just set the fastest lap of the 128.59.
Oh, and Hollingsworth off again.
Hollingsworth is rotated at the...
Oh, no.
Gravity.
Oh, wow! How did your brother avoid that? Oh, no.
He's got to hold brakes, but he can reverse there because he can get out
Oh,
of the
no,
way.
he's moving! Oh, that's going to be a penalty.
Yeah, he'll get a penalty for that. He should have reversed it there and not gone forward.
Yeah.
Tried to rotate the car because you're in a spot there where it's really hard to try to rotate to the right. So you would be better off reversing a little bit in the angle to straighten the car forward. Here he is there.
Yeah. Yeah, with the way these cars are, you can't just kind of dump the throttle, spin the rears, and then just kind of do a burnout to get yourself back going.
Yeah, he's got to get. He might get done for that. He might get done for that. He's moved and he's made the car avoid him and go off track. We'll see what happens. Nothing was called in, but we'll see. We're back and live.
Oh!
Look at this.
Oh, here we go.
Again around each other. These boys have been racing around each other all night. Edwards, Hollingsworth, Sinkovic. 3 wide as we're coming through the inside. Whoa! Hollingsworth has gone from the inside to the outside. I don't know how he made that so clean, but he did. Sinkovic is in there behind. He's got a bit of a rub across him. Looks like that's Edwards in front of him. So Wayne Edwards, Buckland's joining that fight as well. And they've got Bradley Mays coming up behind them as well, coming and joining them as this gets a bit closer.
Yeah, we saw all kinds of just side-to-side contact. I'm surprised your brother still has the side panels on that car.
Oh no! What are they doing?
Ash Glover got
set. Was just having a cruise up the main straight.
There's another issue with John McHenry.
Yeah, I heard McHenry call something in.
Yeah,
so
he's ended up with.
He's got there. Must have been a rejoin. I think they're talking about. So
McHenry got together with one of the Murray cars and had it sent.
That was. I don't know whose fault that was, but a bit of extra love there by the look of it. Here we go.
Oh,
the action, and the boys are going. There's Ryan Price and his purple thing. Nice around. We've got, ladies and gentlemen, we've got 11 minutes left of this final heat tonight, and action is going from the front and the back of the field. At the moment, we've got Chris Tomlin and Ryan Price having a look at each other. They've got John McHenry in front, and we've got Greg Johnson with the widest doors in the business, mate. He's got them so wide that McHenry doesn't know which way he's going to try to pass him. But we've got Ryan Price having a great little bit of fun there with Tomlin. They know each other really well. They're all in the same room downstairs in the lobby at the moment. All 4 of these guys. The purple Ryan Price, Tomlin, McHenry, and the blue car of Greggy Johnson at the moment. Baker, Callum Hodgkinson, and Dougie Gowans having a bit of fun at the moment in the front. Callum Hodgkinson is 2/10 off the back of Dougie Gowans at the moment, trying to get himself into the second spot of the podium. They're fighting away over there as well.
And Carter Dines has just dropped his packets.
There you go. Look at this. Dougie Gowans, Tony Baker, and Dougie Gowans, and Tony Baker and Callum Hodgkinson, I was trying to say, having a great little stoush there. 1, 2, and 3. Keeping each other honest. And the fight down the bottom is still continuing, watching before, so these guys are going crazy as well. They're having a great bit of fun. Sometimes you sit there and you think, oh, I wish I was out there. But then I know how shit I am, and I'd be just in the dirt most of the night.
Yeah, you might have visited that porta potty there on the runoff a lot more than you wanted to.
Yeah, this is great bit of fighting here.
Oh no, there's contact. Oh, great jump
Ryan Price
Price.
and Greggy Johnson.
Oh, Greg, where are you going? Track don't go that way.
Yep. 310. Ash Glover got done for that one.
Ooh.
Car 27. Oh, look at that.
I wonder if Price just might have gotten the curb and launched into Gray, because it was a weird angle he was taking off of the corner.
He thinks he was I think he thinks it was his fault. That's why he sort of waited for Greg to get back on. But then Greg decided to do a bit of forward driving and take it further. The boys are going nicely. Look at this. Oh man! Oh, Doug! Oh no! That was Baker's gone off there. Baker was leading for most of this race, and now he's been swamped by these two boys who have been pushing them like crazy. They're having a great little battle, though. I tell you what, it's a shame that we're not. Well, this doesn't. We're not all in the same room, because we can have a beer afterwards and have a bit of a laugh and a giggle about it all. Because the hard driving is very, very hard.
Yeah, these guys are not afraid to get their elbows out. We've seen it all night. We've seen it all season.
Baker's just called in.
Yeah.
Baker's just called in for Racing Room to having it reviewed to see if he was allowed enough space. But we are down to the last. What are we up? No, last we got 8 minutes to go. I thought the timing tower said 3, but we've got 8 minutes to go. So a lot of action still to happen, viewers. Guys in the chat, take it off, because it's a breach of rules to be bringing up incidents. If you've got an issue with decisions, put a ticket in. Otherwise, forget about it altogether. It's not how we conduct ourselves, and it's definitely not professional.
Anyways, this battle for the lead continues.
Here we go. 186 has got himself a 5-second penalty for unavoidable contact. I'm not sure which that was. It was Pippa Barnes before with... Who was that with? I can't remember who it was with now, but my brain at this time of night starts to fade. We are down to the last 7 minutes.
I think it might have been with one of the Murray cars. And oh no, there's more calamity. Your brother's around. 130's around as well. Yeah,
130's around. Stevie Daniels Jr. He's allowed to say anything he wants, but when it comes to race control decisions and his opinion on the decision, and he's a driver, he's not to be conducting that on the chat. He's got a ticket system to do that, Mr. Fraser, and that's how it goes. That's part of the rules of entry into our league, and there's no further discussion on that. Thank you. Callum Hodgkinson is having a cracker of a night tonight. It's like he's gone just a couple of levels tonight. This track is really agreeing with him. He's been up the pointy and fighting the fights all the way through and got some really good pace on him.
Yeah, this is a fantastic run from him. And
too now.
Wow, yeah, he's showing some mega pace. And
here we go. We are down to the last 5. It's sort of tapped out at the top end. I'm going to take the second camera down to Thomas Cena, Troy Hollingsworth, and Cooper Barnes. They're having some great little fighting there. The three of them are having a real stoush there. A lot of pace amongst themselves. The other battles that we're still seeing on screen are Buckland, Johnson, and Price. They're still having a go at each other across there. Jason Douglas is having a go with Brad Dines down the back with Brendan Soper. So there's still some points being won all the way back to the back of the grid, and some critical points at the front of the grid as well. Zekas has got himself having a battle with Cameron Edwards. So the top 5 positions still haven't solved themselves out. We've got Baker, who's now got in front of Hodgkinson again. So these boys are swapping and changing. Hodgkinson's the only one that hasn't had the lead this heat. But correct me if I'm wrong.
Well, if these two start to get battling pretty hard, I think that stat might change here.
Yeah, it's going to be this. We've got some critical title points here, which is going to be something which is going to be very, very close. It's going to take it out. We're at round 4, so round 5 things are going to get tighter and tighter and tighter. It's going to be amazing to see. Matty Jones, mate. Yeah, it's been a while since we've seen you out on track, mate. I did hear that you sold all your gear. Might be time to get into the piggy bank and get some more gear out and have another spin.
Yeah, going back to what you said, you are absolutely correct. You know, these are big points on offer for these two, arguably these 3. And, you know, with Lavery missing the race tonight, which is someone that you can definitely factor into the championship conversation, it's a massive opportunity to gain some ground. You can't let this go. You need to maximize your points. But maximizing your points also includes not doing a dumb move, trying to go for the lead and end up taking yourself out.
Yeah, well, the only one that's been really inconsistent in the top 5 tonight has been Carter Dines. He's found himself. He's had the last race finished really well, but this race he's all the way down in 28th place. So he's had a bit of a stonker. He's down 4 laps. So.
Yeah, because he dropped his packets.
Oh, there you go. Dean Sinkovich from Team SRW Motorsports has got himself a drive.
Oh, no! Oh, no! And that's Gowns!
Oh, hear his voice. He's not happy. What's happened then? I just looked down and look at the points, and I've looked up and there's cars out in the gravel. Can we get a replay of that, Cobes?
Yeah. If what I saw on my initial watch through, we might have another change for the lead here.
Okay, so we've got Dougie Gowns at the front, Baker on the inside. Oh, that's going to be a hard one to call from that angle. It's all about who's moved left, who's moved right. So I'll leave that one to the boys downstairs. Oof.
Yeah, I don't know how to rule that, because it's like Tony wasn't that. Oh my goodness!
Who's got air out of that? Was almost
monster trucking.
All that was missing was "We're the good old boys." The old Duke of Hazzard song behind it. They got some air. I tell you what.
Yeah, all he needs is the horn, the Dixie horn.
That's the one. So it's down to Tony Baker and Callum Hodgkinson up for the top step, seeing who's going to finish it out there. Alex Zekas has got a battle with Cameron Edwards. We're going to put that on the second camera. That's the fight for the final podium position. So
Baker, he got sideways, and there goes Hodgkinson to the lead.
He made that look so easy then. It was like his car's on rails.
Yeah, once Tony lost some momentum. Absolutely.
I don't think he's taken. I really don't, not 100% sure, but I don't think he's taken the top step of the GR86 so far.
Yep.
Tony Baker's got himself a drive-through, ladies and gentlemen, for the contact on Dougie Gowans. Unavoidable contact, so he must have drifted across onto Dougie at that point. It's not going to help Dougie much, but it's going to be some critical points that are going to be up for grabs. Baker was in the points hunt big time this race. Callum Hodgkinson is gone and taken the lead. This puts Alex Zekas through his first time top 3 steps in the series. Cameron Edwards in the second, but Dougie Gowans isn't finished. Dougie Gowans has got Edwards in front of him. He's having a go at the moment. He's trying to get himself third place back. If he can get around these last few corners, this is the final lap, viewers. The final lap. Dougie Gowan's trying to get back on the podium, finding it out with Cameron Edwards. 9/10. Ray Oliver is in on the action. Tsatsikas is on the action as well. Here we go. Couple more to go. You've got that on there. I'll go to Hodgkinson on the bottom screen as Hodgkinson is on the final lap. Oh no! And Dougie had contacted. Edwards has gone right from second all the way down to fifth, sixth, and dropping. That puts Dougie Gowans into second place, but we'll have to see how that one comes out as well. There might be a bit of RC intervention on that. Ray Oliver, who's up 19 places, has got himself up onto the podium, viewers. What a cracking effort that is. Tsatsikas is sitting in fourth. John McHenry in fifth. Russell Gander in sixth. We've got Callum Hodgkinson now coming around the final corner. Ladies and gentlemen, here we go. The final run through. And this is Callum Hodgkinson taking heat 3 of round 4 of the Warren & Brown Tools GR86 Nationals. He's put a stonking lap in and took it out by 8 seconds after all the incidents that followed him through. Cracking effort tonight and some awesome pace all the way through as we see Dougie Gowans crossing the line, being hunted down by Ray Oliver as they're coming through, but Dougie Gowans keeps him away. Ray Oliver into third place. Alex Tsatsikas not too far behind those boys in fourth place. John McHenry comes it through. Now we've got teammates rushing through the line a few points. No. Nice driving there from the boys. Ladies and gentlemen, Callum Hodgkinson on the top step, followed by Dougie Gowans in second and Ray Oliver in third for the Warren & Brown Toyota GR86 Nationals. Cameron, that's the wrong one, isn't it? Oh, that's it. Callum Hodgkinson first place. Dougie Gowans second. Ray Oliver third. Top of the steps for those boys. In fourth place, Alex Tsatsikas. Fifth place, John McHenry. Sixth place, Russell Gander. Seventh, Chris Tomlin. Eighth, Cameron Edwards. Ninth, Troy Hollingsworth. 10th, Joshua King. Good comeback there by Joshua King. Up, I believe, 8 places behind him. Thomas Cena in 11th place. Coming up 19 places. A cracking effort there by Thomas Cena from SLM Academy. Tony Baker, after he's come through his drive-through, comes out in 12th with the fastest lap of the night with a 1:27.832. In 13th place, Bradley Mays. 14th place, Kevin Wakefield from Kevstar Racing. 15th place, Wayne Edwards from Webb Racing. 16th, Greg Johnson racing for Team Greg. Ryan Price, a privateer, in 17th. 18th place, Stevie Daniels for LCR. 19th, Phil Blackland. 20th place is David Simmons, 747 Simmons. Actually, I can't see the team. 21st place, Trev Mortimer. 22nd, Brad Dines. 23rd, Brad Soper for Webb Racing. 24th, Dean Sinkovich. 24th, number 24, Dean Sinkovich. He's done that before from Team SLW Motorsports. 25th, Ash Glover. 27th, Jason Douglas from Murray Performance. 26th, Cooper Barnes from Murray Performance. Carter Dines in 28th. And the safety car tonight was driven by Jason Depp. In 30th place, Jacob Lucas. Murray didn't take the grid for the last one, and neither did Brandon Levin by the look of it. But what a cracker. The boys are doing their burnouts now, and we'll see if there's any repercussions for those last few contacts. But so far, they can celebrate, and they can have some fun. Who were the winners for the AMS Pro-Ams? Let's have a look. If you can put your full grid up, we'll have the full thing there of the colours.
Looks like Tsatsikas is the winner for Pro-Am, bringing it home in P4 overall, and Russell Gander the winner for the AMs in P6 overall. So a fantastic night for our for the other two classes as well. And depending on what race control decides to rule with the Doug Gowans, Cameron Edwards incident, could very well be a Pro-Am podium and an AM top 5.
Very, very nice. Very nice. Some spectacular racing tonight, man. We saw everything tonight. A little bit of bump and grind, and this track just always brings out some awesome racing. I love it. I think it's spectacular. All it needs is a bit of grass.
There is, can't you see? Most of that's grass. It's just not grass colored.
Bit of green grass. Isn't it called hay when it's that color?
Yeah, well, like I said in the opener, us over here in the Golden State, we're in a drought 9 months of the year, so we don't really have much opportunity to water our plants and make them green again. So this is the best we can do at this point.
It's very well done. It was a cracking place to race, and I loved every second of it tonight. That was some good argy-bargy out there. That was really, really nice. Let's see who is available for the booth. If iRacing will if Discord will just show me the page. Show me the page, Discord. Where are you? Why can't I see you? Is there anyone in the booth? Can we drag anyone in? I can't see, mate. There he is. All right, who we got in the green room? Geez, the lounge is full. Lounge is very full. They're having some fun in there. And the green room is very full as well. All right, we've got Russell Gander. He is the AMS winner. We'll drag him in, mate. Do you want to do the first one, mate?
Yeah, why not?
Yeah, okay. Ladies and gentlemen, the AMS winner for round 4 of the Warren and Brown Tools, Mr. Russell Gander. Mr. Gander, James Watson's got so many questions for you. I hope you're on your toes and you're fresh tonight.
I'm sitting down, but I can get on my toes if I need to. Yep.
Yeah, I'd probably help out the interview, but cracking drive from you tonight. First of all, you managed to keep your nose out of a lot of incidents going around on track tonight. A lot of cars ended up.
Race 2 at the start, I purposely stayed out of the way of everyone until it all settled down. So that worked out pretty good. So yeah.
Yeah, it sure did. We saw a lot of cars going off into the dust and the grass, but you didn't. You were able to keep it on the black stuff and got yourself a pretty nice finish.
Yeah, probably my best ever effort, and I had a good setup. So really, I felt that it was confident to take on a lot of those really tough corners. So yeah, that was part of it. So it was good.
Yeah, and not only were you able to bring home the win in your class, you also put it just outside the top 5 and potentially maybe top 5 considering what happens with race controls final report. But yeah, how does it feel getting that good of an overall finish along with the win?
I think it was a payback for last week because I got taken out in 3 races last week. I was going quite well and I got taken out in all 3 races. So I thought I'm going to get there because I'm getting a bit of pace. So I knew it had come. So I knew I'd get it. So yeah, starting to get it anyway. Yeah.
Absolutely, and you showed that tonight because this track is not easy. Take us through trying to get through a track like Willow with that classic feel, a lot of the classic type corners, no paved runoff to help you out, just nothing but desert as far as the eye can see.
Well, I think the trick is you stay off it. Yeah, that's it. Once you're on the dirt here, you're gone. So there's no control, and if you're at speed, you'll just hit the wall. So there's a few corners, and those are the ones that I concentrated on. Turn 2, which I had such good handling for. I knew I could tip it into that and beat most people around that corner. Not all the pros, but everyone I was racing against. So yeah.
Yeah, well, once again, an absolutely fantastic performance from you tonight. Any sponsors, plugs, and shout-outs you'd like to give?
No, I don't have any sponsors. I'm a privateer. That's why I have a little pirate flag on my thing. So, and that's it. No sponsors. I race with a couple of mates. So in Discord, that's all. And or there's sometimes more. But yeah, otherwise, I'm loving the series. Fantastic. I'm really enjoying the Toyotas this year. So, thank you very much for you, Sinka, and Warren and Brown. So thank you very much.
Pleasure, mate. Absolute pleasure. It's good to see you having fun, mate. That's their motto. It's got to be fun, otherwise we don't do it.
It's
Simple
all
as
good.
that. Yeah.
Yep,
Excellent,
beautiful.
mate. Well, congratulations on an epic night tonight. Staying out of trouble was a good choice, especially on a night like tonight. So good to see you got your head screwed on and you worked out there was going to be some chaos out the front. Good luck for the rest of the series, mate. Round 4, we've got 5 rounds to go. So congratulations, dude.
Thank you very much, fellas. I'll catch you later.
Excellent stuff. What a cracking run. It's good to see people having a bit of fun out there. We've got Alex Tzidakis is going to come into the room. He has got himself the Pro-Am win tonight and 4th place overall. So, ladies and gentlemen, from Murray Performance Racing, Alex Tzidakis, the 4th place outright, but winner of the Pro-Ams. Alex, how you going? And before you start, how do I pronounce your name correctly? Is it Tzidakis?
It's Tzidakis, yep.
Tzidakis. All right, good. I'm there. Good.
Yep.
Mate, how was it out there, mate? I know that was a tough race. There's a lot of bumping and grinding going on, and which makes it for fun for us out here, but probably a little bit more stressful for you guys on track. Let us know, how was it?
Oh, it was chaotic, the race today. Like, so many incidents and that, and just trying to keep the car on track, you know?
Yeah. It's hard when you've got no runoffs and you've got to try to keep side by side with cars, and it's the pressure of the track disappearing on you on your right side or your left side, and the pressure of the car. It just doesn't stop for this track, does it?
Nah, it just doesn't stop at all.
How did you find the setup tonight? Nice and grippy? Was there the bumps on the track affecting a lot of the performance out there?
Oh, it was alright. I had me mate, Troy, hooking me up with the setup, so appreciate him for giving me the setup for tonight's race, and yeah.
Well, I'm pretty sure it was you who came around one of the corners and hit that concrete-looking curb, and your suspension and your right side was like up in the air, bouncing like crazy. So you must have had a pretty soft setup, yeah?
Yeah, I think so.
Yeah. All right. Well, that's pretty cool. Listen, mate, congratulations. This is your first first podium at SRW. So you've popped the cherry tonight. Bit of adrenaline still rushing, or have you already calmed down from all the waiting?
Oh, I'm calm, honestly.
You are calm?
So good. Yeah.
That's good, mate. Well, I'm glad you're out there having a bit of fun, mate. It was a spectacular night. Do you have your list in front of you on who gets you on track and supports you?
No, not really.
You're gonna get a spanking from Jed, I think. There's obviously Mullin Performance and everyone out there. You got your parents to thank as well. You've also got Jet's parents. What's the business called?
I think it's a lot.
Can't remember. I'm trying to help you here, mate. I'm trying to help you.
Yeah, you're all right, mate.
All right. It's all right. We'll Jets and the boys get up here a fair bit, so they'll spruik them around. And you've also got Night Shift collection as well, that Jets little private collection of apparel. Well, good luck, mate. Good to see you got up to the top step and you're having a bit of fun out there. Take care and good luck for the rest of the season.
Yep, thanks, mate.
Cheers, buddy.
Yep, see ya.
Alrighty. I talk too much sometimes, don't I? 3rd place, the old man, the old fella. Well, I don't even know how old he is, to be honest with you, but he's been around the traps for a fair while and he's been racing with us for a long, long time. Gone and come back. So it's the guy driving the little silver GR86 from the SLM boys, Ray Neville. Oliver, how are you, buddy?
I'm surprised to be here after tonight's effort, but I'm pleasantly surprised to be here.
You seem to be, mate, your pace all the way through the series and everything you're driving has been really good, but you seem to be getting a little bit of bad luck and getting involved in situations here and there. I think at the moment you're in that pace where you're in the vortex and there's just a heap of gaggle of cars around your pace at the moment and you're just trying to break out of that bit. But tonight there was like 2 of the heats. You were spot on. You were right on the money.
It's easy to say, and I won't say exactly why, but they're black. That's all I'm going to say.
Well, that's what makes it fun out there. Makes it a challenge. The racing out there like tonight. You're in the SFLs as well, aren't you?
Yeah, and last night was a bit of a beep of a show because of certain things as well. So, I mean, I'm not, it's a bad run this week. And don't get me wrong, I mean, I only get back here once every 3 weeks to actually have a good crack. And some of the stuff that I have actually seen this last week has actually turned me off racing iRacing. So that's one thing to say. But tonight was actually good. And cheers to Dougie for all the help he's put in and Thomas Sinner and all the SLM boys and Sudspeed, who's our sponsor. But yeah, there's been some interesting moments because some stuff's happening that should never be happening, and it's for you guys to sort out.
That's what it is. That's what the ticket systems are for, and we don't mind a bit of bumping and grinding, and sometimes it goes crazy, but it's for the viewers' perspective. It's always awesome racing to see, and that's what we leave it downstairs for the boys in the RC room. They can handle that sort of stuff. Well, mate, Ray, it's good to see you back on track. I know you're a hard-working man. You're a FIFO coming in and out. Are you you back for the next week, or you out again?
I'll be back out again and doing a few other things, and back up north for another 2 weeks. So we'll go from there on that, and we'll see what happens when I get back. But there is one thing I've got to do, and this is for the boys. I would like to thank Robbie the cat.
Robbie the cat. Excellent, mate. All right. I don't know what it means, but Robbie the cat must be special to you boys, and take that cheers out to him. Mate, congratulations on the third step. Cracking effort tonight, and it was a cracking race too. So good luck for the rest of the season, and hope work goes well for you, coming flying up and back. I know you're a hard-working man. We'll see you around the traps.
There you will.
Cheers, buddy. All right, so now we've got the old man himself, the big guns out, the man, the grandpa. You got a few questions for him, James? We can share him whenever you want. We can give him a heap of a razz because he's a bit of a legend. With the last nights, he created a bit of a record for himself for the fastest man on track last night, broke the SRW record. And tonight he's been at the back, out the front, in the dirt, everywhere possible, up the back of cars, at the front of cars, and he has got himself another podium and got some critical points tonight. Mr. Dougie Guns Out Gowans. How are you, Grandpa?
Yeah, g'day guys. I'm well. How are you?
Oh, mate, me and James have had a lot of fun. Kobe in the background as well, watching some very hard and fun racing on the track, which we both really, really, really like.
Yeah,
How was it for you, mate?
Oh, look, it was a lot of fun out there tonight. The track's one that's quite suitable for the 86s, with the draft, plus also there's some cornering going on. If you don't get your cornering right, you lose your draft, so the cars can pull away. But it was very hard to do that tonight with some of the other drivers, so it was close all throughout the top.
It was pretty. You guys swapped it a fair few times. Like it was touch and go left, right, and center. So it was at one point I didn't think you were going to finish the race either. I thought Callum was just going to go out on his lonesome and take all three spots the way he was going. He was on some mega pace tonight. I'm not sure what the hell was going on. We'll have to see his voice in the comments when he comes in.
I was just speaking to him, and he made a little tune up on his car in between race 2 and race 3, and it certainly worked very well. I couldn't shake him like I did before, but the draft is really strong here. You start getting it from about 1.5 seconds back, and when you've got 2 cars in front, it's even a bigger hole for the car to fit into, and you can just go flying past them. So yeah, it's definitely a draft race for sure.
Well, it was good. That's what made it interesting, I guess, for us watching them go, watching you guys take each other out, and that draft just following. There's a lot of bump drafting. Like Hodgkinson was right on the tail of Jet Murray in the second heat, and then swapping with someone else. That was crazy. Mr. Watson, any questions for your favourite driver?
Yes, sir.
All right, James.
So, how you doing, Doug? First of all, I got a couple questions first. First of all, So I gotta ask take us through the incident with you and Tony there in the closing laps of Heat 3.
I haven't had a look at it yet. I felt like I held my line. From my perspective, Tony just kind of stuck his nose in a little bit, but I really can't say too much on it because I haven't had a look at it yet. Tony, I think, is going to put a ticket in for RC to have a look at it, and it will be what it will be. Very happy with that. We'll wait and see. And there was another incident I had too.
Cameron Edwards. It was honestly kind of
right.
Yeah, it was actually kind of a.
Yep, sorry.
It was actually kind of a carbon copy of the incident with you and Tony. Just the roles reversed. This time you were on the inside. Take us through that one.
Look, the one with Tony was quite a ways back. He touched me right on the rear of the car. So, whether he had overlap or not, or whether he had a little bit of a dive, or whether I slightly moved under braking, the resulting contact was right at the rear of the car. With Cameron, we were well and truly up alongside. The cars were pretty even Stevens, and it just looked like Cam tried to, go around the outside on a corner that you typically don't. It'd be very, very hard to do. And I was just speaking to Ray, and Ray was right behind us, and he felt that Cam had just turned down onto me a little bit too much, which resulted in the contact. But again, RC will look at these things if a ticket is put in, and it will be what it will be.
Yeah, I know. Steve and I, when we went back and watched the incident with you and Tony, both of us were like, yeah, we have no idea how we were really glad to, like Steve said in one of the earlier interviews, much rather be up here than having to make the tough decisions downstairs in the race control. But
that's why Steve pays them the small bickies.
That's exactly right, mate. I want no part of it at all, mate. I just do not want to adjudicate anything. It's like I'm here to have fun. Don't razz my cherry, all right?
That's right, yeah. And same as us guys out here, what happens on track stays on track as far as I'm concerned. You don't take it off track. We all know that we're racing out there. We're pushing it as hard as we can. Incidents will happen. So you just leave it at that. But there was some driving tonight that was not up to scratch, I guess, which resulted in multiple incidents. So this is when the drivers just have to turn around and have a look at themselves in regards to how they approach overtaking opportunities, their situational awareness, and learn from any mistakes and move on from there. So, you can only hope that we all learn as we continue to race each other.
Yeah, it's a steady like progression with drivers when they're new and serious and stuff like that, and drivers that are still learning as well. You need to learn how to race around each other and what each one's capable. And as you get to know each other, the racing becomes a lot more, a lot tougher, a lot harder, and you lean on each other a lot more. But you sort of you know what to expect, sort of thing. And that's what you saw. Like the top five tonight was just constantly leaning on each other and pushing. I'm spewing that Kyle Lavery wasn't out there to be out there to snot use all.
And that's right. Yeah, exactly. I said at the start of the session, I said, I don't see Kyle in here.
He's on holidays, unfortunately.
Well, first off, I went, yippee. And then I went, oh, that's a shame. like Kyle said last night, we race each other a lot now, so we know which drivers are predictable and which drivers aren't. We know which drivers we can run nose to tail with, which drivers we have to give extra space to. It's
like real world racing, mate.
Correct.
People don't race Verstappen like they race a Hamilton.
That's right.
You know what I mean? Right. There's different drivers out there everywhere, and you get to know the nuances of different drivers. Some drivers are really good under brakes, so they can get in underneath you. Some drivers will brake a little bit earlier and carry the speed through corners and makes it unpredictable as well. But that's what I love about the racing. Every race is different, and we've had so many different people at the front this season, which makes it just so spectacular. We just need more people to get on board and watch it and share it and like and subscribe it, mate. Dougie, I know you're a privateer, mate, but who gets out there and supports Mr. Gowans?
Look, first off, I just want to give a big shout out to my wife. It's her birthday today, and here I am in the sim room doing sim racing, so got to say I love her heaps. Happy birthday, babe. You're an old boiler now at 53, so, I hope she enjoys her.
She's young. She's still a youngie, mate. What's the wife's name? Renee Douglas. I mean, Renee Douglas Gowans. Renee Gowans, you're an amazing woman to let this old fool off into the Actually, you know what, Renee, Renee, happy birthday. Your present tonight was to get your husband out of the room so you can watch TV in peace and quiet while he's in the sim rig.
Yeah,
Happy
fair enough.
birthday.
Yeah, thanks very much, guys. Yeah, and thanks to SRW and all their title sponsors, to RC, and the broadcast team, and again, as always, to the drivers for coming out and participating in the racing.
It's been an amazing number of drivers in all series this series.
Been
So
full, eh?
thank you very much. Yeah, everything is full. It's nuts.
It is.
It's really good.
Love it.
Thank you, Dougie. Congratulations,
Thanks,
mate. The points on the table tonight were very important for you, as they are for Callum, as they are for Mr. Baker.
Yep.
Carter Dines is going to be dropping a few places, I feel, with his results tonight. He only had probably one standout out of the rest of them. So it should be very interesting to see how the ladder transcribes after tonight's racing, mate. But good luck for the rest of the season, dude.
Lovely. Thanks, James. Thanks, Steve. Catch us later.
Take care, buddy.
See ya.
So, speaking of points, while we were finishing up with the interview with Doug, Race Control posted the race report, and looks like 20 points are being taken from Doug Gallons as they found him responsible for the incident with Cameron Edwards on the last lap.
Yep. There you go. There you go. All righty. Who we got in, mate? Are we going to give this guy a bit of a cheer? We need pom-pom girls. We need something spectacular. We need some background music, some drum rolls or something like that. I'm trying to find the room. It's disappeared on me. Here it is. Oh, my God. Ladies and gentlemen, round 4 of the Warren and Brown Tools Toyota GR86 Nationals. The race winner for Heat 3, and it's been a long while since we've seen this young fella up the pointy end of the stick, but he's had some amazing pace tonight, all the way through Heat 1, 2, and 3, and been in the mix, and finally got himself up to the top step. I hear rumours he's done it before, but I can't remember him winning outright top step. Callum Hodgkinson from OPR Racing, how are you, buddy?
G'day, guys. Yeah, no, well, awesome night.
Kept you waiting for a while, mate, because this is the top step. Is this your first one for the 86s, the top step?
I won a couple on the top step, but it's been a while. It's definitely been a while. So...
Has it been that while that I've drunk those memories away?
Yes, I believe so.
Mate, what's going on with you tonight? I'll tell you what, if you're not dizzy from all the carbon monoxide you've sucked in, because you were drafting like crazy tonight. Like you were really, anyone who's in front of you, you were right on the back of them tonight, putting pressure on like crazy. How was that out there?
Right, yeah. It was, the racing is track. It's drafts the way to do it. And if you're battling them too much, you sort of fall back. So you just got to work in with whoever you're racing. And it worked out for me. I spun it on Heat 2 at turn 2, which put me back to the back of the field. So, but I worked my way back to 7th. So I'm happy with that. And then had a good race in the third one. So it was all happening.
It was all happening, mate, and you had some really good pace tonight. New setup, you changed it. Did you change anything at all?
Yeah, I made a setup change at the start of the night, and it definitely paid off. It was epic. Yeah, the car was dialed in tonight, so I had an awesome night. It was good fun, good racing.
Do you think it's a setup you're going to stay now and just massage? Because your pace tonight was next level to the Callum Hodgkinson we've seen from round 2 and 3.
Always massaging the same set, mate. It's one of my favourite sets. But yeah, it just worked tonight on this track. So I can't complain. I am using a different wheel at the moment, and not as good a wheel. So it's good to be back up the top. So
maybe that's the key.
Yeah, no, I don't usually like this track, but tonight it worked for me. So I had an awesome night. It was good. A good battle with Jet Murray in the first race. Next to him, so we had a good.
Mate, battle. You guys were swapping and changing like crazy. He was drafting you, you were drafting him. I don't know how many times you guys swapped places, but it was pretty awesome to see.
Yeah,
I was actually quite shocked, Cal. To be honest, I was like, where the hell is Cal? Where's this Cal Hodgkinson coming? This is the driver I saw win the Porsche Cup Series. The pace was there, the racecraft was there, everything. It looked like he just settled in nicely.
Mate, that's good to be back.
All right, mate. I'm sure you've got a really early start tomorrow because you're a hard-working man. If you want anything to do with sheds and carports and all that sort of stuff, reach out to Callum Hodgkinson through our Discord or find him on Facebook, mate. He does a lot of work. He works very hard, man. And that's when he's not breaking his leg. How's the leg?
Hey?
How's the leg?
Oh, how's the leg? Yeah, that's good, man. Good. Now I've got the surgery, so I'm back to normal now, back working hard. So, yeah, that's good.
Excellent, mate. Excellent to hear. Well, who gets Mr. Hodgkinson out on track and supports him on the race week, mate?
Thanks to OPR, they're sponsors of simrigs.com, Palmerston Bakery, Distraction Sim Supply, DSM Painting and Decorating, and Ground to Earth. And shout out to the Don Tune boys. I was in the Discord with them tonight. Carter had a network failure in the last race, which is why he fell out. But thanks to those guys, and obviously you guys, SRW for the league and the broadcast, and RC for all the work they do. Thank you.
Excellent, mate. Well, congratulations. Hope the form continues, mate. Hope you found that little tweak that's going to bring you out the pointy end every week. So congratulations on a great result, mate, and good luck. Catch you next week, buddy.
Thanks, boys. Cheers.
Mr. Watson, recap on tonight's race. Crazy from top to bottom, eh?
Yeah, going into this race, I'm like, you know what? Nothing will top the absolute all-time classic that was last week's trip to Bathurst. And this didn't, but it came a lot closer to it than I was expecting. Tonight was unbelievable. This is easily the second best night of the season so far. Like, we saw some absolutely just jaw-dropping moments, unbelievable turn of events. Like, it was just all kinds of crazy and chaos from the start of race 1 to the checkered of race 3. So yeah, once again, hoping these guys can keep this form going for next week.
Yeah, 100%. I think the racing seems to get tighter and tighter and harder, which is what I love to see. It puts on a great show for the viewers to come out and watch, and it gives us a bit of fun as well because we get to watch some amazing things. There was some passes and some bump drafting which we saw tonight, which we haven't seen all season, which was like really, really close. That was amazing. But thank you to all the viewers who came out and put up with us tonight, and I hope you enjoyed it as much as we did. Please like and subscribe and hit that little notification button. We have got plenty more rounds to go. We're only at round 4, so we've got 5 more rounds to go. It's a 9-round series, and then don't forget to come out and join us if you're a registered driver of SRW. Wednesday night we'll get the GT3. Sorry, Sunday night we'll get the GT3s racing. 8 o'clock is qualies. Server is open 2 hours before that for practice, and then the race is about 8:15. So a lot of fun to be had. I'll be on track, so if you want to come out and punt me and get some retribution from my commentating, please by all means come and join me. But also thank you very much to our sponsors. Moser Industry who jumped up, Moser Racing who jumped on board this year with us and have been a great supporters. Shunt Scenery, who have been with us for a while. For anything you need, to speak to Barb's about some 3D generated graphics for your flying simulators and stuff like that. Phoenix Driver Development for all your setups and driver education. They do teams as well as one-on-one. So go out and reach to Laz and Rian Leonage either on Facebook through PDD or through our Discord. Night Shift Collection, that's Jet Murray's new collection of apparel that he's doing with his Murray Performance Racing team. And also the boys at Warren and Brown Tools and Grim Industry. Grim Industries has moved in new premises. If you want a V8 table or an Aston Martin table or anything like that, he does some amazing things down there. The guy is an absolute talent like you would not believe. And Warren and Brown Tools, thank you for supporting us for the Warren and Brown Toyota GR86 Nationals. It's been a spectacular night. It's been a lot of fun. Thank you, James, for joining me at track, which you know and have been part of and enjoyed as well.
Yes, sir.
Yes, it's amazing to have you on board, mate, and thank you very much for putting up with me. And down the back of the stream, in the backyard, we're on the back of the screens, I should say, not streams. Back of the screens is Kobe pushing all the buttons. And downstairs tonight, we had in the booth Jason Depp driving the safety car with also, I think it was Keithy, Matty Keane, and I can't remember who the other person was. But thank you to the RC team tonight as well. They've had a lot of work to do. Join us on Sunday night for a bit of drive if you're a driver. Otherwise, we'll see you here on Tuesday night for the Warren & Brown Tools V8 competition. Same team, James and Kobe will be with us. Then at Wednesday night for the Super Formula Lights, the Moser Racing Super Formula Lights Championship. And then back here again for a bit more fun. You can't miss us. Just hit the notifications and hopefully we'll see you and have a chat with you. Thank you all.